Johnny Chang from the world of waterfalls. And in this video, we're going to cover Talofofo Falls in Guam.
All right, so that's we're back at the car park. This is the end of our Talofofo Falls Resort Park excursion. It's quite an interesting one. I guess they kind of start you off by checking out all of the water, the two main waterfalls, and you can see it via cable car and then a short trail, and then you know, you make it back up from the cable car, and then there's a few other things you get to check out, like what do you call it? There's like a ghost house, which is basically an interesting kind of like what you might see at Knott's Berry Farm, except everything in there is mechanized. So it's not that scary, but they do have kind of an interesting like a tunnel where you're on this platform and everything around you is rotating, and it makes it look like you know, like you're kind of going sideways and stuff like that. And then there's a Loveland part of the which is an adults only thing. If you want to see kind of some interesting positions, I guess you may or may not want to try with your partner. But anyways, this was kind of a fun little family thing, except for the Loveland part of it.
Ooh, nice.
Alright, so here we are at the Talofofo Falls Resort Park. This park is revolved around two pretty big waterfalls. This one behind me is actually the first waterfall. There's actually a second waterfall further downstream that we're going to check out. And yeah, and you know, they got a cable car that took us down here. A little loop trail that takes both of the waterfalls in. And then the cable car will take us back out. I gotta say this waterfall is far more relaxing than the Sasalapa and Untitled Falls hike that I did yesterday that nearly made me pass out. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy this place and check it out.
So here we are at the, I guess, I don't know what they call it. I guess you could call this the lower Talofofo Falls. I know they call it by Falls 1 or Falls 2. I forget which one's the upper and which one's, whether the upper or lower is 1 or 2. It doesn't matter. But whatever. You can basically see both of the main parts of the Talofofo Falls from the end of the cable car, and you go on a loop hike that goes through a couple of suspension bridges like that, so you don't have to cross the river. Yeah, and it's a nice little spot, you know. I'm enjoying it, and it's pretty quiet. We're here on a Sunday. I believe Talofofo Falls Park is now only open on the weekends, and they may be open on holidays too, like Thanksgiving coming up in a few days. Yokoi store. Hi. Hi.
Wow, really?
They should.
Oh, interesting. A monorail. All right, so here I am at the Yokoi Cave, and you know, if you're not in the know, the Yokoi Cave is named after a Japanese soldier who survived in this cave. You know, from World War II until 28 years after, because he didn't know the war ended, and it took a Chamorro hunter to, I guess, discover his hole and break him the news that the war is over. You know, but in any case, let me show you this. Right down here. Hopefully you can see that. That, with little stairs I guess they put down there, that is the Yokoi Cave, or what I think could be a replica of it, because if you see behind me, right there, kind of hard against the sun, but that is the Ugam River. And ironically, the Talofofo Falls is not on the Talofofo River, which is the largest river or the longest river in Guam. It's actually on the Ugam River. But in any case, it's you know, the Yokoi Cave. Even though this is in the Talofofo Falls Resort Park, the cynic in me does wonder if the actual cave itself, which is probably reclaimed by nature by now, is actually somewhere else, farther inland, away from a river, because as you can imagine, you know, after 2 or 3 decades, you know, Guam does get typhoons and stuff like that. This river could flood, and it would flood out this cave that was this close to the river.
Here, I got another camera before you turn it on.
Mm.
I don't even want to pitch anything. Daddy's Well, you dropped it a lot.
Oh, let's see. Hmm. Let's go.
What was that?
Hmm.
What was that?
I don't know. It's a statue.
What was that?
Indiana Jones.
How do I have to go in?
Oh, you have to push or pull. Ooh, this is cool. Tahiya's chickening out. She doesn't want to do this.
Whenever people talk, they always throw the best parts away. Take me, for example.
Oh, that's cool. Ha ha. I'm gonna check out Lovelands really quick. Daddy wants to see Lovelands.
Hell!
Huh?
Now you're not taking any photos, huh?
I still will. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.